beautiful friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. I don't know if you were here or not, or if you went back into the vault, if you were new here. A few months ago I did a wear or tear haul, and I did that on Broke Girl Beads, and she's on Whatnot, and I know you guys have seen some of the videos of things I've purchased there, but I did attend a wear or tear. What a wear or tear is it's necklaces, bracelets, it's jewelry that's already assembled, and you bid on it, and then you get it home and you decide whether you're going to tear it apart or if you're going to wear it as is. I've got 5 items here, plus I got another small little order that came around the same time that I want to go through with you guys real quick, and then I may end up making something, who knows, maybe we'll tear something on the spot. I don't really know yet. I have it all unpacked, so we don't have to go through the unpacking process. We can just skip right to the good stuff, and I'll let you know how much I paid for everything. So it's very transparent. That way you know, and you know kind of what to expect if you go and bid on things. Like, some things can go your way and you can get them really, really cheap. Some things, if you really, really want it, you might be paying a little bit more. So let's go take a look. There is noise going on at the park down the street from my house, and I'm so sorry if you guys can hear it. They're actually cutting up trees. I guess there was some kind of like bad insect infestation that was making the trees brittle or something. I can't remember what the name of the bug was called, but they're taking them all down so they don't spread throughout the neighborhood, which is really good. But it's kind of sad because now we're going to be losing all those beautiful old trees in the park. All right, so first things first, let's do the wear and tear. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Oh, let me show you what she sent me as a giftie in that. Karen, thank you, by the way. Karen is such a sweetheart. Those of you who are over there with her, you know she's a sweetie. Okay, so first of all, look at this adorable tassel. I'm gonna hang this on my purse immediately. This is so cute. I have a brown like tote purse, and this would be perfect hanging from it. It would look so pretty. Karen, thank you so much. You must have known exactly like what my color scheme is for my bags and handbags and stuff. That's really cute. I love that. And then she also gives me so much stuff, you guys. She's such a sweetheart. She knows I love the trade beads. So she sent me this. It's like a little necklace. And I think this is going to be part of the wear and tear too, because it was a necklace that somebody had made at one time, and it needs a little TLC. But this right here would be the reason I'd want to bid on it, right? That, and I do like the irregular shaped seed beads, which I'd probably end up keeping with it because it seems like it just looks good with it. I think it just needs a little extra love and some TLC. So this is one of my little gifties that she gave me. And I had you guys vote last time in the comments, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm just kind of curious, would you wear it the way it is, or would you tear it? And then the next thing she sent me, because like I said, she knows I love the trade beads. I accidentally sliced it open when I cut open the package. Look at how pretty these are. These are like an amber color. They are the glass trade beads, and these are gorgeous. I love how you get like deep dark browns and then the lighter creams. This is beautiful. Karen, thank you so much. These are so nice. Like, these are pricey, girl. You didn't have to give me these. You're so sweet. Oh, thank you for all the gifts. All right, so we're gonna lay those over there. And then let's go ahead, and this one was our little gifty one. So if you want to vote on, we'll just call it gift. And then we're gonna go to this one. This one is number 35. So number 35, I paid $3 for it. And it's, I'm not sure if it's Czech or if it's regular glass. It looks like it's fire polish. Yeah, I think it's fire polish, but it's graduated. So really what this means for me is, like, I get all these little tiny rounds, faceted rounds, and I get 6mm faceted rounds. I get 8 and 10 and 12 and a 14. So would you wear this the way it is, or would you tear it? This one's number 35. Okay. Let me bring you out just a little bit so you can see the numbers and everything. There we go. All right. Next one is number 51. This one I absolutely adore. She's a heavy girl. Okay, so let's see. Number 51. And I don't know, it's some kind of stone that has some kind of like finish on it, but it's not ceramic. It's definitely not ceramic. It's definitely stone. It's super heavy. So I ended up paying $6 for this, and it's a graduated strand. I believe this is probably 16 millimeters, but as you can see, it goes down to like 6 and 5 millimeters. And I love the irregular shape of these beads. Like this one has like an accidental hole right here. It's like, oops. But look at how cool they are. So that's number 51. Would you wear it the way it is, or would you tear it? And then we have number 54. And number 54, I paid $5 for. So I think this is some kind of coral. And it's a super long necklace. Like it's really, really long. Like we'll start here and let's just go. Still. So I think it actually has, I think these are little shell pieces. And I think this is some kind of coral, or maybe it's glass beads. I don't know. I'd have to take it apart and do some more investigating. Anyway, it's this really pretty peach color, and I thought that color would just be really fun to work with. So number 54, would you wear it the way it is, or would you tear it? All right. So then I have number 49. I paid $10 for this. And this one was worth more than $10. This is all carnelian. All of it. All of it. And it is long. So let's do our tick tick again. Ready? Tick 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 tick. And there's the end. Super duper long. We have like the almost like faceted oval type thing, like a 3-facet oval. Can't think of what that shape is, but we also have like some 8 millimeter rounds, just a ton of carnelian. This is so pretty. And I can't remember if she said this one had a stainless steel or sterling silver. No, it looks like it's just stainless, which is fine, but there's nothing wrong with this clasp either. It works just fine. So I could even rescue that clasp, clean her up a little bit, and can use all this stuff again. But my question to you is number 49, a wear or a tear? And then we have number 19 is my last one. I paid $8 for it. And this one is a little 2-strander. And yes, those are button freshwater pearls. So there's button freshwater pearls between these painted, I believe, stone beads. I'm not sure what kind of stones they are. They're probably just whatever, and then they're finished, or maybe they're ceramic. I'm not really sure. I have to investigate more. But look at all those button pearls. I bought it for the button pearls. And then this really pretty box clasp, which is absolutely gorgeous and is in tremendous shape. I absolutely love this little box clasp. And I don't see anything that says it's sterling, so it's probably going to be like your alloy with a silver finish on it, okay? But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful box clasp. And if you're looking to make pieces that look vintage, this right here makes it look super vintage. So, yeah. So what do you think about this one, you guys? Would you wear it or tear it? All right, so there they are. And now I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to clear this off, and then I'm just going to show you my little, I think it's like mostly check glass and button mini haul that I did. And then we're going to probably make something. So I'm just going to scoot these guys over. Scoot. And then let's take a look at all of this stuff. Okay, first let's look at what, she always gives me the sweetest little gifts. So let's look at these. Oh, she gave me a couple metal buttons. So I have, oh, TerraCast. Oh my gosh, girl. What? Karen, are you sure? These are like priceless. So I got a tree of life and an earth. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful, Karen. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I don't deserve all this kindness, I swear. I don't. I'm not that nice of a person. All right, so then we have some really pretty, okay, let me get a little dish. I think I don't think a white dish will work out for us. Let's do this wood one here. Oh, these are all like shell pieces. These are so pretty. And look, it looks like a little picture jasper made its way in there and a little spacer. But look at how pretty these are. Oh, and I think maybe these are pearl. Are these pearl or shell? I think they're shell. But look at how cute they are. These would make the most fun, like, earrings. Like if you did like, I don't know, like dangly earrings, but had these like all like wrapped onto it. That would be really fun. So that's cool. Oh, and then here's some like shell donut like rings. These are cute. These would make fantastic earrings too. I could do some fun stuff. Oh, they're like a bead frame, so I could put a bead in there. How cool is that? Oh, so cool. Girl, thank you. I'm telling you guys, she finds the coolest stuff because she goes everywhere to find things. All right, so this was a long time ago, at one point, $15. So let's just see. Just put there. I want to open it up. We're going to take a look at this little guy. All right, let's open it carefully. I'll put it in a different baggie. And then that way I can keep it safe. Oh, it's got some wire work around it. Okay, so it's like several Baroque pearls. I think this is supposed to represent like a family. That's what it looks like to me because these look like 3 people. But this is really cool. And look, someone did like a wire working around it. That's amazing that somebody thought to do something like that. Doesn't it look like a family? Like there's dad, mom, kid, maybe, or something like that, or mom, kid, kid, or whatever. But that's what it looks like to me. Girl, that's really cool. You know I love the unique stuff, and this is super unique. Thank you so much. That is so cool. I've never seen anything like that. And to think this has a story. Somebody made this. Somebody made this for someone. Or made it to sell, you know, or whatever. But I'm like, I want to know who made it. I want to know what the person was doing at the time or thinking about at the time. Were they thinking about their family? Were they, you know, just bored? Did they have these 3 Baroque pearls that they didn't really care much for, so they thought they would just stick them all together and make something beautiful from it? Like, I just want to know the story behind it. And perhaps there is no story, but what fun would that be, right? Like, everything's got a story. Every little thing has a story. All right, let's get those in here. And then I'm going to put that pearl pendant in a bag. So we don't get it all damaged. And then let's go ahead and put all this in here. So sweet. Thank you so much, Karen. You're just the sweetest. I always want to like just cry whenever I see stuff like that. Okay, so I have my receipt for this little haul here. And let's start with, you know, I'm going to go from the very front. So let's start with number 11. Number 11 is some Czech glass. And I paid $6 for these strands. So there are 2 Czech glass strands, brio strands. One in these 2 shades of blue and 3 shades of blue. It's like a clear blue, and then you have some opaque. Like these are, oh, I'm sure these are like older because there's a lot of these colors that I have never seen in Czech glass like today. So I'm betting you they're probably at least the 90s is what I'm thinking. And then this little guy, look at how pretty that is. Another Czech glass brio. Very, very pretty. So I got those Czech glass beads, and I got both of those strands for $6. And then the next one I got was number 14. Stay there. Okay, number 14. These were really fun too. So these are also, I think these are Czech. I'm pretty sure. All right, so, oh yeah, these are Czech glass. So these are drops, but they're, or like lentils, and they're drilled through the top. So they're in like a mint green and like a really light blue. Very pretty. They have that opaque, but like some transparency in different spots. And there's a ton of them. So I thought that would be really cool. And I paid $7 for those, which is really good. The next thing I got was number 20. And I really wanted to have this pendant. And, well, I wanted the beads too. So this was the blue lace agate pendant. So there's the pendant. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look, there's a druzy. I didn't know there was a druzy in it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, wow, that's amazing. I don't know if I want to use it. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm letting you know I spent $11 on this total. And then here are some blue lace agate Haitian beads, or not Haitian, rondelle beads. And they are faceted, and they are stunning. And they're like a 3x5. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous is that? Apparently I was in the mood for blue that day. I don't know. That blue was like really striking me. All right, let's go to my Czech glass buttons now. So some of these are for sure vintage. And I did spend a little bit more on these because they're going to be like one of a kind at this point. You know what I mean? They're not, nobody else is going to have them. If they do, then there's probably only a few left. So number 23, this one I spent $9 on. I put myself at like a limit, I think of like $12 for a vintage Czech glass button. I think that's what I limited myself. But it's a two-tone, so you're getting this like light pink and then this coral color. And you have all these beautiful little like almost like paisley swirls on it on the top in gold. It has the metal shank. Looks like they sold it for $7 back in the day. But yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I'm obsessed with these. Oh, I got 2 of them. That's right. That's right. I did get 2 of them because I said I was going to make earrings out of them. And number 35, I spent $8 on this one. So they're 2 of a kind. Yeah, that's right. Because I said, oh, I'm going to make earrings out of those. So there's the other one. Look at how, when these make the most beautiful earrings. I think maybe that's what we'll do today. We'll make some earrings. Gorgeous. All right, then number 26. I spent $6 on this one. And it's like the same color scheme, little golden, little coral, metal shank, really, really pretty. Just smaller than the last one. But sometimes you don't want a gigantic button, right? She's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm fairly certain these are all vintage. Wait until you see this one, you guys. This one had me just about floored. All right, and this one was number 27. Okay, and I paid $10 for her, but you can see why. She's a peacock, and look at that scenery in the background. The green is all the way back, and so is the blue and the red, and then the peacock is up in front of all of that. Isn't that beautiful? And again, the metal shank. So pretty. So that's my haul, guys. That's my haul. So what I'm going to do right now is I already know that I want to we're going to make earrings out of these. So what we're going to do is I'm going to clean up my mess. I'm going to pause it, clean up my mess, and then I'm going to make one of the earrings, and we're going to come back and we're going to make the other one together. And I think you're going to find it super easy and fun to do, and you're going to want to buy sets of buttons to do this with. So I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I am back, and I gathered all my supplies. I washed my check glass buttons. I removed the little sticker off the back, and now I'm going to show you how I turn them into a pair of earrings like this. So really, really pretty, and I absolutely love them, and I'm looking forward to trying them on for you guys. But see, I don't have to support the button. It's fine the way it is. So I'm going to show you how to achieve that. A few things that you're going to want. You're going to want your buttons, of course. You're going to also want to make sure that they're like the same. So I'm probably going to turn it like this so that they can be mirror images of each other. You're going to want to make sure that your shank is in good shape, and mine is. It's fine. My button will be if I keep tossing it. So this is what we're going to need. You're going to need 2 buttons. They're the same. You're going to want some kind of corresponding bead. I chose these shell rounds, imitation pearls. These are 10 millimeter because I think this button is like a, I don't know, like a big one. Anyway, so, and then I also chose a little gold spacer, and I have my lever back ear wire here. And then I also have my Beadalon German style wire. So this is, you want to use something that's going to be like a semi-hard, okay? So, gather the German style wire or anything else that has a little bit more of a hardness. I'm using 20 gauge because I do need it to be really strong to stay upright and hold everything in place. All right. So what I did was I cut off about 8 inches. And what you need is going to depend on, one, how big your button is. You just kind of play with it. I don't know a magic formula. I'm sure there's somebody out there who is a crazy good mathematician that could tell you, but that's not me. I'm not her. So I'm using about 8 to 9 inches of this German steel wire. And then now I'm going to want to remember that I want it to be facing this way. So this is my up right here on the top. This is my up. So I'm just going to stick my wire through the shank. And then we are going to make sure that I have enough here. This is going to be our eye pin. So the top part of our earring here. And I'm going to tip that up straight, just like that. We're going to want enough for a bead and to make a simple loop. We don't need to be crazy about it. So then I'm just going to hang on to both of those wires, and I'm going to start turning my larger wire and wrapping it as neatly as I can around the shank, at least 5 times, more if you can. But it's really important to just try to get it in there. Oh, hold your one wire in place there, Jody. There you go. And just get in there and get close to the bead, get close to the button, and just wrap 4 or 5 times, depending on how big your shank is too. And this is also kind of like camouflaging the shank, right? And now it just looks like it's part of the design. So now that we're here, I also want to go behind. Sorry for my last one. So like that. Now I'm just going to take this one, I'm going to tip it up just so I can get around it, because what we did is we turned this into a nice like spiral going up. So now we're just going to go up that wire, and this just makes it even stronger. And it's okay to bend it straight up like this, because it's going to be really the only way you're going to be able to do this. And if it's not a perfect spiral at first, it's okay. We can go back and squish it down, fix it, whatever. I have a feeling my hands are tired after doing that first one, so it's probably going to be a lot more difficult with the second one. All right, so now that when we get close to the top, back that up a little bit here, fix that. There we go. When we get close to the top like we are now, I'm going to do one more time around. I'm going to take a peek at it, make sure it looks similar to my other one. So they're both landing right about where they need to be, right up against this button here, okay? We can trim off the part that we don't need. Oh, there we go. Grab our chain nose pliers. Come in and grab your coils and just kind of squish them together. And like I said, don't worry, we can fix the way the wire is like hanging out here. We just want to get one little thing done at a time. And it does take some strength. You can hear my whole table like jiggling, right? Why is that not sitting the way it... Did I do that the opposite way? I did. Hold on, guys. We're going to fix this. So don't go over top of your wire. I don't know why I did that. I never do that. I think because I was talking and doing it at the same time. But let's cut this one off. I'm going to show you the correct way. I'm so sorry. But that's why we leave our mistakes in, right? So you can learn from me. And all of a sudden I'm like, wait, this is not sitting right. And, you know, I kind of had a feeling when I got about halfway around the shank that I didn't have it right. But I'm like, Jody, you've made these before. You know what you're doing. You're fine. And so double checking my steps. I just assumed I knew what I was doing. Okay. There we go. All right. We'll take that off. And let's try this again. Let's grab our wire. It's okay to waste a little wire when you're learning things, guys. It's absolutely fine. All right. There we go. And as you can see, they don't really take that long to make. They just, if you don't make a mistake, they don't take long to make. All right, let's make sure I have these right. So I'm going to want it like this. All right, so going in here, bringing my short piece of wire up like that. And then we need to bring, so make sure it's really good. Bring the longer piece up. And we're going in front of our wire that's sticking up. Sorry, guys. No wonder it was turning out weird. I was like, why is this like sitting so funky? All right. And then we're going to just keep going around just like we did before, but we're not covering that wire like down here. We're not covering this part. We're leaving it up because we need it to be up. And then we're just doing the same thing, going around as many times as we can. And once we've gone around as much as we need to, now we should be, whoops, why am I all twisted here? Fix this. Okay, there we go. Now I got my, want to just double check yourself and make sure if you have like a divide, like mine is divided 2 colors like that, you're just going to want to double check and make sure that you have it in the right position for you. So now that we did that, now we can go around our wire. And just take your time, just take it slow. Like I said before, it's not a race. So this just gives you another thing to do with check glass buttons. You can also do this with other buttons, metal buttons, regular glass buttons, acrylic buttons. If you have somebody who, you know, has like a bunch of buttons that they, you know how like some people just collect buttons and put them in like a jar or whatever, and maybe they don't know what to do with them, and you can show them this, or you can say, hey, I'll make you a pair of earrings. Show me your favorite buttons. And as long as they have a shank, this is the way that you would want to do it. Now, if you do get a button that has a way smaller shank, well then you, in the 20, let's say the 20 gauge wire doesn't fit in there, then you're going to want to just go down one, go down to 22, you know, and then you're just going to want to do some extra wraps around your shank just to make sure it's nice and secure. So there, now we're at the point where we need to be. So, and now it's standing straight up like it should be. So let's trim that off and squish down anything that we need to squish down. anything you need to do to, you know, for appearance sake or whatever, this is the time to do it before you get your beads on. I know a lot of people don't look at the back of earrings, but you know what? Let's say you wanted to sell your Czech glass earrings. Well, then you want to make them look as neat and on purpose as you can. All right, so there we go. Oh, that's still pokey. There, that's better. So now I chose to use a little faceted spacer bead, just to give a little bit of space between the shell pearl and our earring. And let's check out our spacing. That looks pretty spot on, doesn't it? And now we can do our simple loop. You just bend that straight over. Trim off what you don't need. And then just roll that back. And it's going to be a nice strong loop because you're using nice strong wire. And we can fix our loop. Let's open it. And then let's put our ear wire on. Whoop, come on, ear wire. There's one, and there's two. Those are gorgeous, aren't they? Let me try them on for you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm taking my earrings out that I wore all day today. Put those aside. So cute. All right. Ooh, look at those. You know, and if you ever want to, and you like post earrings, you could always get rid of the shank. You can cut it off. You need some really strong cutters though. Don't use your regular wire cutters. Use some really good, like go get your husband's, boyfriend's, brother's, whatever tools out of the garage and use one of those. Or better yet, just go to Harbor Freight, get yourself a really good heavy duty pair of cutters that you can just leave in your jewelry tools, and you have your own. I always have trouble with one ear hole, and I don't know why. I think it's just my fingers. Like I just can't get my fingers to work on one side of my head or something. I don't even know. But I go through this in the morning too when I put my earrings in, you guys. It's like almost like I need an assistant to put one of my earrings in. There they are. What do you guys think? Aren't they pretty? I love them. I love them. They look really cute. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the wear it or tear it portion. I hope you had fun with it. Please let me know what you think, what you would make with some stuff. And yeah, just enjoy. And if you guys want, you can always catch Karen a couple times a week. I have her information down below. I have my information down below, so you can go through me and link up and get a coupon. Get a coupon and go buy stuff. All right, guys, I will talk to you all again real soon. Love you all very much and have a great night. Bye, everyone.